According to Sanskrit tradition, Annadanam Mahadanam Vidyadanam Mataparam. Annena Kshanika Truptihi Yavat Jivancha Vidya. Certainly, donating food is a great deed, but providing education is even much better. The satisfaction obtained from food is just momentary, then that of education lasts for lifetime. Warm wishes of the day to all, honorable judges, and all my fellow future architects of this nation. By this time, I am pretty much sure that you have already guessed the topic which I am going to address today. Yes, it's legal education in schools. Back a decade ago, I still remember feeling hesitant or even afraid to speak up my mind to while pursuing certain interests. There was always this one lingering question in my mind that do I have the right to do so or do I have the freedom to do so? As growing up, legal education provided me with all the answers, eliminating the fundamental rights that empower us. It turned out that self-doubt into clarity and confidence which made me stand here today in front of you all. We often speak of our nation as a vibrant democracy governed by the rule of law, a concept that states that no one is above the law and every citizen is protected by it. However, a rule of law can only truly flourish when citizens understand the rules by which they are governed with. Emphasizing my views on a dedicated subject, that constitution and other important laws in higher secondary education is not just a secondary academic choice but a fundamental necessity for the health of our entire republic nation. Imagine you are standing at a crossroad, planning to travel 15 kilometers ahead into a territory you have never been. Then tell me, what's the first thing which comes to your mind? Rather than scrolling reels on Instagram, you'll quickly jump into Google Maps to know where the turns are, where the speed limit changes, and most importantly, where the hazards lie. Life after school is exactly that 15 kilometers of journey. Yet we send our students into the world without the map of law where their each and every action is governed by it. Legal education is not only for those who want to wear black robes and go into the courtroom, but it is an essential roadmap for everyone to know about our own rights and responsibilities. Today, a 5th grade student may confidently steer the complexities of machine learning through AI. But the same student might be completely unaware about the legal consequences of his own actions that he might get trapped in, just like cyberbullying. India is considered as a nation of youth, where a legally literate youth can never be manipulated for his fundamental rights. When the students are introduced with the basic tenets of consumer protection, labor laws, and protections afforded by constitution, they gain confidence to stand up for themselves as well as for others. This knowledge transfers the law from the distinct intimidating set of rules into the practical tool of justice, bridging the gap between the abstract concept of justice for all into the reality, where everyone knows how to seek redress when their rights are infringed upon. We stand here today surrounded by strength, yet we must confront the stark reality. Despite the existence of legal frameworks, tell me how many of these women present here today knows how to navigate path to justice when crisis strikes? Well, I think this is the time to implement students about law in their schools, which is more than an investment in an accountable and harmonious future for our entire nation. When women along with men understands the nuisance of domestic violence laws, her rights at workplace, she is not just informed. She is armed with the intelligence of goddess Saraswati and the Ashtabhujas of goddess Durga. This importance of legal education lies into the ability to transform a population from passive bystanders into a proactive society. Swami Vivekananda said that the secret of life is not just enjoyment, but it's education through experience. So now, let us all commit to make constitution and other important laws as our classroom companion. Let us all ensure that every student graduate not just with certificates and mark sheets, but a map to protect their dignity, a map to navigate their future, and a map to build just more than a law abiding nation. To end with, I'll say that every sunrise is a reminder that you have another chance to be better. Thank you.